At this time, I would like to call on our eldest daughter, Jose, who has bravely agreed to share her personal journey with mental illness. Let's give her a warm welcome.
Good morning. My name is Jose. I'm a student, a friend, a sister, a daughter, a writer, a figure skater, a rock climber, a photographer, and I have bipolar. Because I started writing and journaling when I was about 13, and I would just to collect journals, and I would write every day. But then when I was diagnosed bipolar at 15 and I experienced my first manic episode, I started to get into writing even that tad more and just very vigorously. And then it just kind of stuck. And I've been journaling and writing ever since. When I was having my first manic episode, I did not know it was a manic episode, no. I didn't have much of a concept of what bipolar was. I just thought that I was really happy. I thought that I found myself.
What did your family think?
I thought I was insane.
It was terrifying. I remember the drive taking Jose to the emergency, and I remember turning up the radio to kind of drown her out, but also to drown me out because I was crying so hard at that point that I didn't want her to see that I wasn't handling.
And then they strapped me onto a stretcher and put me in an ambulance and drove me to the hospital called CAPE, which is a mental health hospital for children.
At the time of diagnosis, it is shattering. And it can feel like a living death, watching your child literally out of their right mind, and is, I think, maybe the hardest part.
The depression is what you would think, those long periods of sadness, of just not wanting to get out of bed. I've had a couple suicide attempts, and suicide idealization has been a huge thing, especially when you're experiencing depression. Sometimes you just think that there's just no other way out, and you can't stop thinking about it. It becomes like an obsession. If you keep it to yourself, it'll be something that just grows. But if you tell at least one person, then at least, I've had friends that had found out, and they would tell their mom, and that was good enough, because their mom would tell my mom, and then they would take me to the hospital. So this is the Algonquin book. I've already folded down some pages. Writing I like to do, and I do that for myself, so I might as well get paid for it. I am a little nervous that there won't be someone constant to check on me.
When everyone else is investigating what will the food be like, what will the library be like, what will my dorm and my roommates be like, I would hope that her priority is what supports are there, who can I go to.
When you have to be hospitalized or when you're in an episode, you can't really go to school. You can take in a lot, but it's not really at the capacity as everyone else. The question is not what you lost, but what you gained from it, and the person you have become because of it. There is hope.
She's just super artistic and poetic too, and very creative, and she's definitely an inspiration to me.
So I would say there's been a real gift also in her ability to express herself.
I will experience emotions in different ways than other people. I just think that has helped me to be able to connect with people and to relate with people, and to, even through my writing, just connect with something bigger than myself.
She is whole just as she is. She just requires a different recipe of health and stability to make it